We go around and ask everybody to say their names, but we'll go with everybody. Hello, Lucy. Welcome to the Wiz. Hello. Welcome to the Wiz. Hello.
My name is Roy Rook. Do you want all my name?
Yes.
It's Roy Ronald Desmond Rook. My experience about getting older. I didn't know I was old. I've always been active, and I've always do things that I shouldn't do, like kids do. I want to hop over a pole or something. I still feel like it now. It's nice to feel young. I don't really want to get old. I want to act young. Well, I like kids anyway because I've got grandchildren, but they're all grown up now. So I'm sort of left in the lurch really without kiddies around. But when I go up there, it revives you, because kids keep you young anyway. Well, I think so anyway, and a lot of people seem to think the same as well. Because when me and Chrissy go out, we talk to the young ones more than we do the older people, because they want to learn about us and we want to learn about them.
And do you have to write down every day what you've done?
Well, yeah, we will do, but we'll do it all on the computer.
Oh, right.
These days. Because I suppose you used to have to write it down and...
I couldn't look after children properly. I spent all my time writing down.
Yeah.
If you don't write down what you've done, you're in trouble. I couldn't even go to the toilet. You've got to keep the children within sight and hearing at all times.
Yeah.
If you're in the toilet, they're not within sight and hearing.
No.
I was even in the Argus for that.
Oh.
There was a photo of me with my toilet in the Argus.
Oh, is that?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The whole emphasis in Forest School is about problem solving and creative thinking, communication, all of these skills that you aren't emphasised in the national curriculum. You don't learn that in school, you learn that through life. This is the first generation that has been raised in captivity, in effect, which isn't from me, it's from a writer called Tim Gill. But it's true, they just don't get to play outside. Although our focus is on children, it's the adults that get so much out of it as well. That's the unexpected kind of offshoot.
You can see that, yeah. Oh, that might be the rain. If we dance, yeah. Oh, the rain dance, yeah. The rain dance, yeah. Bring the rain all right. You can see the rain coming down. It deluges the rain, yeah.
Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
The impact on the older people that attended the project through Time to Talk Befriending was fantastic. We had no idea actually how it was going to develop. We knew it was a really positive idea, and we knew that it was great being able to bring people who can't usually get out to the community and out into the outdoors. But there were two in particular, and I'd love to share a bit about their story. One was Brendan. He was very unsure about attending. He said he didn't like to be outdoors, he liked his routine, liked to be indoors, and definitely didn't like the early morning starts. So at first we thought he's not going to make it through to the end. But actually, I think he enjoyed it more than anyone else. Within the second week, he was already in a hammock, he was wanting to light fires, and he was fully immersed in the nature, and also with the children and young people that were there as well, and the mums. So that was great. And then another lady we brought from a care home who used to love being outdoors, lived in Devon most of her life, and she was just in her element. She just couldn't believe that this was happening, and she got fully stuck in as well, and you could just see the difference in her body language from when we picked her up to when we dropped her off.
Lovely job. That's probably enough now.
Even there as well.
It's going to go pumpkin. Oh look, that is the same.
I'll give people bottles.
And make sure that everyone's included, and yeah, go off in little groups together, but just decide yourself where you feel like going.
And we're going to make a shaker. We're going to come back here and we're going to make some beautiful music together.
Yeah, we found some stuff to put in the bottle, yes, we certainly did, yeah. We'd like to find a few more pebbles or stones to put in there, yeah. Oh, that looks like a pebble, isn't it? Thank you so much, yeah. Thank you so much, yeah.
Shakers on the bus go, shake it, shake it, shake it. Kids on the bus go, wow, wow, wow. Mamas on the bus go, chatter, chatter, chatter. All day long, long, all day long, 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 all day long, long, long.
The snail nursery, isn't it?
I look forward to it. I do look forward to coming here. That's the first thing, yeah. Activities, you know, are quite exciting. Yes, quite exciting.
Very productive. They've been quite contemporary.
When Michelle told me about the scheme, and I said yes, and it suited me fine. And I'm telling everybody about the project, how wonderful it is, and I enjoyed going to the woods because that's been my life. Every morning when I go and say good morning to the flowers and the trees, people look at me, you know. Because I like the outdoors, and we used to go camping, and we sang a lot of them, and I learned them. Oh, how lovely is the evening, when to rest the birds are singing, ding dong, ding dong. Things like that, you know. And the crocodile song.
Crocodile.
I think this particular forest school, the project we did, I think the most important thing for us was to be around people of all ages, especially as, you know, my family don't live in Brighton. I grew up in Gibraltar. And yeah, I think it's hard when you live somewhere on your own with your child and your family somewhere else, and you know, maybe you don't have many friends with kids, and it was really good to meet other mums as well.
The idea of it really struck me as really interesting, and so many of the older adults that were there were just reminiscing about having their own kids.
Oh, that was really
it was lovely, wasn't it? And how much it was bringing back all these memories for them, and it just felt really important.
So what was really fantastic is one of our parents said we'd create a family type environment, and what we feel is that older people are so often portrayed as the ones in need, the socially isolated people, and that actually this project really shows that they helped facilitate that environment for all ages. That they you know, it's a puzzle that you need to put all these different ages together, and the outcome is that you get, you know, a sense of family. And we're gonna make you cry again. Should we have? I'm gonna sing you a song, and then if you want, you can sing me one.
Can I sing with you?
Yeah. Oh, I know Edelweiss. We can sing it together.
No, all right then.
Okay. We'll sing it for you. Ready?
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean
and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom and snow, may you bloom and grow.
Bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
You were saying, so you were saying about your grandchildren have all grown up?
All the grandchildren are grown up now, and I miss seeing them. And they grow up so fast anyway. And all they're worried about now is their mobiles and iPads, and they're stuck indoors and don't get out much. And I'm sure they'd love all this type of thing. Well, I do anyway, so.
Me too, we love it.
We do love it.